Over here. Footsteps, above me? Nope. Nope. There, over here. Right here, right here. Oh, get kicked. Oh, and I'm down. She should have no shield. How? Go in here. She's TK. She's knocking us out. Run, 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 run. Nice. Come on, just pick me up. Pick me up. Here they come. Here they come in the door. Man, you guys are hitting each other for jack squat. Good. Nice, dude. I got my robot in here if y'all want it. Lucid. Okay.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, God, there's three of them! I like Skull Town. You never know what you're going to get.
First down, Mariota. And he dumped this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Good job, Go-Go.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Brought somebody in here.
And just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Many games were
good. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Do you want to take Lifeline?
Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Look at that. Game's going down in an hour. We got one game.
Test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Nah, it looks like Chiefs and Steelers will play tomorrow afternoon. That's still good. Yeah, it's better than tomorrow. 9 o'clock.
Incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
I'm free all the way till Sunday morning, so we can play whenever. We'll talk. I'm off work. I'm off. Yeah, we can play whenever. This is like one of the few times we actually match up and I'm off work.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 4th down run.
No getting off at midnight, none of that other dumb shit.
Can someone land on the dock? Over there.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss.
That was probably the one and only snap for Ben Roethlisberger.
There's somebody else here.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that
I
sack.
don't know, he's keeping them in. I thought he'd be playing with Garoppolo.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking
There's a blue shield here. Come get it.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week.
Why you call him a cheese lord?
Take the big shot right out of
I got him. Turn around. Get the guy behind you.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last
Blue
play,
shield
and
in
that
there
means
if
they'll
you
need to
didn't get
come
it
up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Good stuff, guys.
I think he just now realized that Roethlisberger's taking them snaps.
I got 2 Phoenix kits. Don't need a 3rd. You're the best.
Around.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
I swear if I ever get a fucking streaming PC, that's going to be my notification for people following me on Twitch.
Oh, back up, back up. Oh, no! It hit me. That was easy.
Wait a minute.
Don't come at me with no shield, bruh.
Wait a minute. Isn't the 49ers user the guy who has his modem in the garage or some dumb shit?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. This should be fun.
He's cheesy, too. He's really cheesy.
He's all 3 plays. He's been trying to deep ball it, and no luck for him.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Oh,
Now the former
up here.
Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back to Travis Benjamin. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Wow, good punt.
Here comes a grenade.
Good punt.
Here's the Lion offense now.
Right there on the
as
right.
They get ready to take over.
Come over here.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He's moving.
Linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Moving like back to forward.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Good old Noby.
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 9
at least
there.
got a first down this drive so far.
Their end zone, picking up a first down.
Yeah, man. If you don't throw in the middle and you throw to your running backs in the flats a lot,
so still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
He likes to throw crossers to the wide side of the field. It's really annoying.
So far he's been doing deep balls with me.
Just wait till he gets that.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He's in my division for this
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed.
He loves himself some cover 2, though.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw is Mariota.
I'm not going
He'll
for
drop
that.
it off to McCaffrey. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. 5 yards on the pickup,
this
and
building.
it'll be fourth down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 30. Yards on the return that time, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd and short.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Think so.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Yep.
That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. '49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Snickers, you gotta spin. Side,
Again, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me.
All right, purple backpack, blue
you would
shield.
think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it.
Well, man has
preach
made
it,
its
talk
decision
about
that I'm
it all
meant
the
to lose.
time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Ammo. Some more ammo.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. On, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to
You got
play
an energy
with.
weapon.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Eddie Goldman in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd and goal,
No, you will not.
Roethlisberger. And across the trunk.
I can't call this.
It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the 2nd quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mariota now on 2nd down. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is going to be 49er football. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now
It's
2 fumbles
really not.
lost here in this first half.
It's kind of like a pistol. You use only if you have
in the first half already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
You don't have anything else.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Oh, you guys left me.
They go play action here.
The only gold gun I've seen is what's the one with 5 burst SMG?
It's 2nd down.
And
Where's the
partner, I
guy
think
go?
that's a great
Oh.
example that
Oh,
not
shut
all
up.
tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This one caught left side by Cooper. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Oh, here we go. Might give you a backpack here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right there.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And while there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
Man, this thing was
and the interception ensued.
ridiculous amount of recoil.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Eddie Goldman getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Snickers, 66.
Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A nice pick up there, 19 yards.
Did you see how much damage she did in 2 shots?
Better for 3rd. Now Roethlisberger. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
you're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
They keep making me jump faster.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but
where's
you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down.
You say we land there? No, I said we land there. Okay. Technically, he said we land there. So don't try this I said we land anywhere.
50 yards. So the
Slap
big
you,
play
Gogo.
changes
Drive
the
all the way down to
complexion
South
of
Florida.
things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Space to run past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, you shouldn't have relinquished it. Okay. You guys are running the same route, by the way. You serious?
And yet another pause.
I have no gun. I can't. I have a I have a throwing star.
Hey, how long until the pause actually starts its own timer, or can you be in pause mode forever?
There really isn't a limit because no
Okay.
one's ever really abused it. Oh, I got a pistol.
Because I'm being told to wait because apparently his dogs are acting up.
Should be here by me. You're fine, man. This is just frustrating. They got the drop on us. I don't understand what happened. One guy's up top. There she goes. Found purple and blue attachments, but no pistol or gun.
What you do? Alright, well the countdown thingy's starting again. I'm guessing he's ready.
C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
The thing is how you going to draft Todd Gurley and not even use him?
Not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Skull Town, man.
2 minutes
You
to play here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this.
Focus. Monday.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Eight. Side. White 80.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Tell the truth, partner. You
No,
didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one,
Yep.
whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team.
Put a bomb
And I
in here.
can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
And he'll get blown up
Got him.
behind the line of scrimmage. Back at
down.
the 6.
Got another one down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
Let's go in the building right here to our right.
The execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Niners
Here you
on
go.
third
Here's
down.
Robot.
They've been good. 3
Close
for
this.
4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You
I'm
just
down!
mentioned they're down. They're
You
trying
gotta
to
be
get
kidding
back
me.
into the game.
Ah.
But you got to figure, if something
Give me
goes
up.
wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a
Can you
big
drop
decision
smoke?
here. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that
Right out
brings
here.
us to the end
Heavy ammo.
of this first half of play.
Heavy ammo.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And he'll wind up
Two of
about
them,
4
two of them.
yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start
Back
at
up.
the 21-yard line.
Back up and pick me up.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit.
Right there, right
as
there.
They'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, their drive and will to come back and win.
And that's
Looking around, man.
35. Touchdown.
Yeah, he is definitely choosing a good one.
Big Ben with his 4th
heal us.
touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the 49ers and
Oh, Marquise Goldwyn's getting NFC Player of the Week.
this offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home
There's
opener
more.
that makes you feel more settled.
There's
Yeah,
more.
I wish we could quantify it, too, because You're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now, the Lions offense now with a
Coming
football
back for the
first
triple
here to
take.
begin quarter number 3. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can
And
do.
we're getting a care
And I
package.
can't wait
Go,
to
you need
see
to do
what
yourself.
they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On play action,
Up ahead.
Mariota. Throw left side complete. It's Harris.
Ooh.
10 yards
Throw
on the
through, Mike.
pickup
Back up.
there, and it'll be second down.
And after that completion, you
these
can
shield bearers.
understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
To throw, Mariota. Rolling to his right. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards, the pickup.
He has
on the
no
pitch and
shields?
catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second down, Mariota. And this one's
Here they come.
incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And it's third and short.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him.
Stay right there.
And
Stay right
those
there.
are
Back
the
up.
throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
You kidding me? Oh my God! You gotta be
Third and
serious.
Short yardage.
Ah.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
That was
Sometimes it's just
really
not
good.
your day. There's another failure
We were
right
awesome.
there on third down.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Detroit.
He had a,
Averaging over
he had a
50
spit
yards a punt so far as this one's away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
31-7.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left side.
That's all he's doing is throwing it to Goodwin.
Shot on first down, but couldn't
But you're
connect.
literally going to see Marquise
I
Goodwin,
guess they figure with a guy who is that
NFC
hot
Player of the Week with over
downfield,
200
who
yards
knows how to
and
get
like
the
4
ball into
touchdowns.
the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
With Goodwin, like he's literally
Again on second
targeted
and it's
nobody else.
Roethlisberger. Deep ball for Goodwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
He,
10.
look at his stat line. You're going to see Goodwin has all the yards.
How about Ben Roethlisberger? His
He just got
15th
another
pass
touchdown with
of the
Goodwin.
afternoon. And the
He has close to
49ers
300 passing yards
continue
with
to
one
roll.
player.
And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think
Gregory
about
Jones.
this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course,
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah,
Rice
go.
tied
Yeah,
it
yeah,
as
that's fine,
well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more
take it
time.
now.
Phenomenal.
So here come the Lions now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys.
Man, why are you so slow, son?
He's not a team anymore.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Mariota to throw it. It comes, and he lost the football.
That's awesome.
Jarred loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better.
I knew I was destined to lose after that first fumble.
Just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
Yes.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Hey, look. Marquise Goodwin, another touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
If it's bad, I'll just suspend it.
It's 44-7. Well, pending PAT, 44-7. I'm sorry, 45.
On the turnover to cash this one in.
But you can go back and watch the game. He's padding stats with 1 player because of the 300 time XP, which I think is one of the more dumb ideas that you've done.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Because he's just taking full advantage of it, and he's just going to,
and this will not be
you'll
returnable.
see,
It's out of
just
the
padding
back of the
stats
end
on
zone
1
for
player.
a touchback. So out now come the Lions. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Here's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
I'm good, thank you.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Mariota now. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
The backpacks?
Here's Ryan Quigley now.
Why you gotta give me nothing but bad news,
man? Today. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
I don't understand that. The whole point of choosing a character is to have disparity.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line.
Oh my god, dude, why do you pause after I stop everything you do?
Cause he's DMing me. I got a care package.
Scrimmage. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Hey, jerk. Hey, whose care package was
Goodwin
that?
able to haul it in.
Was it mine?
And he slips up
I think
past
it
the
was.
45 before being tackled. 11 yards for number 11.
I think it all came
Care
together
package
there. In-breaking route.
Oh, Marquise
With
Goodwin,
excellent
11
pace.
receptions,
Money throw
355
right
yards.
there to move the sticks.
Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions
Whoa!
here in this second half. 1st and 10.
2 of them down.
Now it's Gurley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, is it safe to say and okay for me to shoot clock 4th quarter?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
You're the
Deep
one who's
ball
losing.
for Goodwin, and that's caught inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right?
says you're
Sometimes you
playing
have to
nothing
go
but
up
man
and
coverage.
beat a defender for the football.
I'm
He'll
playing
find his arsenal
cover
as well.
1, cover
Showed it
2,
right
cover
there.
3, cover 4,
Back now here
zone
in
blitz.
Santa
Like,
Clara.
what do you want from me?
And this is a
You can go back and
blowout so
watch the
far as we
game.
get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
No, when I say I'm going to review a game, I do take the time to go ahead and review the game.
Like, you
and
will
then
see
give a
that
diagnosis of what I've seen.
I'm very diverse in my play
It's-
calling.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger.
Yeah, so
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
the good one has almost
He lost 2
324
there,
yards.
and it's
I said,
3rd
well,
down.
do you have almost 300 yards to one player that accounts for almost all your passes and yards? And he hasn't responded. You read it. Can't stand
The
that kid.
Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath
do
there.
it.
You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage
Nah,
play
we shouldn't
because
have done
you
it
get the
here.
completion.
We
What
don't
you're
have
counting
we don't
on
have
is your back to
Case
use his
call
legs
it.
and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be
for the
disappointed
door.
with that effort.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some room to work. Able to avoid him at the 40. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
pistol.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direct.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks
Sorry,
it.
man. I had no accuracy in point range, and that was stupid. Let's do it again.
Return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Holy shit, he finally threw it to somebody that wasn't a good one.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Oh, it's incomplete. That would have
I just
been
got a trophy
big in the
called
end
Lockdown
zone
Corner.
If he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially
I'm losing
in this
45 to
situation.
7.
You're
There
inside the
isn't
10-yard line going
yeah.
into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
That's fine.
Another shot from the
I've
9
always did it. I
on
don't
2nd
care if I
and
go
goal.
0-16, which isn't
There's
going to be the case
Roethlisberger.
for me this season. I'll at least go 1-15.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
I got Fam
Only 3
Guy.
yards there on the completion. That'll lead
Yeah,
to a
you're
3rd
screwed,
and
man.
goal.
I got
You got
Goat.
Fango, you got Goat, who was the Broncos previously, and then you got Gotham.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good too.
Well, they've been so
You're in
good
the
on 3rd
toughest
down all
division.
day
You're the worst
long. Can
person.
they convert another here on 3rd and
I'm
goal?
okay with
Sorry,
that.
there's no other way to put it.
I'm okay with that because I just play the game. If people feel
At
like
least
they have to
Fam-
go
at least
try
Fam
hard
got
against
pretty
somebody,
straight, still got him.
I mean, and people gotta go try hard against a guy who sucks in Madden.
So no 6 points incomplete.
I'm sorry, but they must have been a child that got a
Once you get into the red
participation
zone
trophy.
and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra
Hey, I feel
defenders out
bad
there,
for
right?
It
kids. who-
certainly is. They end up
I feel
taking up
bad for
extra
kids who think that
space
they're good at
just
Madden.
because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And Zerline's kick is good. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
What are you doing?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and
How
that's
dare
the
you.
25-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take
Oh,
over.
this stupid
And they're close to their
Mozambique let
last
me
drive.
down.
They'd
Why
like
am I
to emulate, and
surprised?
Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Yeah, I'm
Finish
about to
things
kick this
off.
guy
That's
out
way
the
you can
league.
get it done.
Which guy?
Start the drive, but that one
49ers,
incomplete.
man.
What?
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they
Gosh,
just
that's
really
like the
haven't
12th
gotten
time
much
I've had
better.
to
And all
use
that
something.
does
You know how much
is
time of my life
embolden
you
the
wasted?
secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
He's like Stan. No, he's like Randy in South Park. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this was America.
Play fake. Mariota. Gets
Yeah,
it to
what did I
It's
do wrong?
gone.
I don't know,
And
you
he's
broke
gonna get
rules.
this down to the
Hey!
35-yard line.
That's why I'm
A
asking
very
the other
nice
side.
pickup of
Left front.
33 yards.
I'm waiting for him to start
Offense for
complaining
them
about me
has
having
been at
shoot
a
clock
premium.
on.
You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll be taken down.
That
at the
is
34.
that's because of his camo.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Actually,
And not much running
I
room.
had the 301
Down to
and
32.
Mozambique.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yeah,
The Lions on
after like the
3rd
5th
down.
time I was
Just
done,
1
but
for
that's your
5 to
buddy,
this
so
point.
you know.
This is 3rd
I
and
was
8.
kind of serious, like, come on, man, let's go somewhere else.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Might want to move your mic away from your mouth a little bit.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
Down like super close.
Fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is
nah, you good.
well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Okay.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been
when you drop this, you get hit markers when they start hitting it.
Before I went out. Dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Okay.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points,
cool. Thanks,
continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for San Francisco, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.
He flat out messaged me. He was like, you might get me in trouble because I passed it to Goodwin so much. LOL. Not my fault. You're an impressed man.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Press coverage. I'll go back and have to review another one of his games. It's just really. I know, right? It's like 15 minutes, but I just always come to the same conclusion. Why is this guy still in my league? Pretty much. It's the same thing with. It's like I love when people do stuff wrong and they know they're doing stuff wrong, and
they continue to do it.
And like, yeah, well, like that guy, his immediate response is, "Well, what should I not do? Throw it to him? No, it's what you're doing to get him open. You know what you're doing."
Three people.
He threw to 3 people.
3 people.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll either suspend the wide receiver and I'll drop his stats all the way to nothing, or we'll suspend him if it's really that bad.
I'm guessing it's not the first time.